Yeah, we discovered that the reason why a lot of persons do the things they do, try to be out there, try to live a fake life, try to be phonies, is because many of them don't have deep-rooted knowledge of who they really are.
Yes, several times I've had such experience. I've met couple of guys whom they are not really comfortable with their look.
So you're trying to tell me that the girls doing BBL right now, they have identity crisis?
Welcome to another episode of Unmask, where we give you premium gist, lucrative information, and a lot of basketballs from especially Vanessa.
Wow. You have to just drag me in.
Thank you. So, of course, introduce yourselves. Starting from
Okay, ladies first.
ladies first. Thank
Oh, wow.
you.
You guys are danking up against me. I need the lady to join me here.
Don't
My name is
worry.
Vanessa Ifemi Dibite, aka Vanity, aka Villian.
Ah,
And I gave myself Villian because of these people.
You seem like a wicked person.
I
Black,
did I not
black
tell you?
and
I told you that.
black and red.
Yeah,
Are
black
you a
and
cultist?
Oh, wow.
I'm sorry.
So my name is Wago Harry Wisdom, aka Yes Boss,
Yes, boss. I remain the bishop.
Do we care about you like that?
the Bishop.
It
Yeah, I
doesn't
care
matter.
about
I
him.
care about myself.
I care about him. Hello guys.
Hi,
What's
bro.
up, Chop
What's up,
Knuckle,
Chop?
bro?
However, let's get into today's discussion. So last week we talked about how social media affects people's reality.
That's true.
And from that conversation, we're able to delve into some other very integral parts of the human life.
Yeah.
And we said today we're going to discuss the main problem, which we discovered that is identity crisis.
Yeah.
Yeah, we discovered that the reason why a lot of persons do the things they do, try to be out there, try to live a fake life, try to be phonies, is because many of them don't have deep-rooted knowledge of who they really are.
Yeah.
They are not comfortable in their own skin. It's like they easily get swayed. You know, when I was coming into school, my dad used to be very scared I was going to join a cult gang or something.
Okay.
I told him, Daddy, don't worry, I'll be fine. Somehow, I would say I actually knew what I wanted. There were tendencies from secondary school. So my dad thought this boy could just spoil. I said, you know,
They
say,
come
wait,
up for house.
You? Bishop?
Yeah,
Tendencies of what exactly?
I don't
Being
know.
a
Serving
bad
God?
guy.
Yes.
Tendency of being a
Yeah.
bad
No,
guy.
no.
When I was 18, I was very naughty.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so my dad was like, this one could just. So he used to advise me, my mother, when she's praying, she said, please, you know.
God,
Well,
help me. Help me and
yes.
save
I
this
want to
boy.
say something.
But
No.
I always
Bishop,
knew,
please, sorry to cut you short. Like, your parents, how good are your friends? Don't think that you had
I say-
tendencies of being a spoiled child.
yes, now. So anyways, back to,
Wow.
don't worry, I'll tell my teen story from at some point. Maybe during this podcast, I'll even share some insight.
I
Right?
feel like this guy's teen story is going to be like my, when I was 10.
Okay.
I can't recall it. I already said it is out there.
No problem.
Okay.
But now we know the problem. We know that this is what makes people behave the way they behave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how do we help people? I mean, that's why we're here. We're not here to talk about the problem.
Mm.
We're here to discuss the problem and profile a solution that people can, you know, become better with. So, have you had such experiences with young people before? I want to ask Mr. Harry.
Yes, several times I've had such experience. I've met couple of guys whom they are not really comfortable with their look, their complexion, and then
That
somebody will,
complexion.
yeah, somebody
guys
will
that
say,
bleach. I don't know
yeah,
what's
somebody
wrong.
will
I mean,
say,
sorry,
are
I
we?
was
Yeah, okay.
like, how
Yeah.
the guy be
See, if
bleaching?
you want to insult me, just come direct and say Wakashegi. You don't have to pass through corners.
No, I say guys.
Guys.
I didn't even. I'm not. What you consider
Vanny,
woman? Woman can.
Vanny, why are you playing
mean-
the victim here?
I
Something
don't know.
Like that. Please say what you were saying.
Okay.
Please write on, sir.
It's an
Yeah.
emotional topic for me.
Oh, sorry, I can understand. Okay, so
Mm.
and then you meet guys who are not really comfortable with how they look,
Mm.
their complexion, and everything that associated with their existence, and they're just trying to be
Amplify.
something, yes, amplify to be something different. And I would say it also results, or it comes from a perception, let's say a past conditioning. It could be experience, it could be trauma, it could be anything associated to maybe disorder, and then trying to move to a larger space where you are seeing other persons looking in
Better,
a particular way,
yeah.
looking better, and you start comparing yourself. I'm supposed to look like this. I'm supposed to be this.
So
Vanny.
yeah, Vanny has something
Okay.
to say.
So you're trying to tell me that the girls doing BBL right now, they have identity crisis.
Okay, we're going to get there.
Okay, we'll get
right?
there.
Because for me, I believe in balance a lot.
Okay.
I don't think there is a one side approach,
Sure.
right? Or there's a one side
To
story,
fit it all, yeah.
right? So if we go to this stuff you're talking about, all right, I wouldn't want to say, oh, because they have an identity problem, but we also need to realize that
Yeah.
many a times the intentions of these actions matter, right? Why don't you just keep low cuts? Why does a man have to style his hair?
Okay.
It's to amplify his looks,
That's true.
right? Why
That's
do you
true.
need to rub maybe
Exactly
certain?
what I'm saying. Don't let Mr. Harry finish, because there's something he said that I asked the question. Right? Sorry to cut you short,
Yeah, it's
Bishop.
okay.
You know
No.
you're the bishop.
Thank you.
It
Yeah,
is.
you know you're the bishop, and
It is.
then you were a naughty child. So let's not bring that naughty side of you on set. Please, kindly tell me.
Okay.
So those doing BBL,
Mm-hmm.
they're trying to enhance their physical appearance, like you rightly said, and you
Yes.
also said.
Yes.
So is it an identity crisis? Because you're talking about bleaching your skin. I'm not attacking you.
Okay.
No, I'm not. I'm asking a question.
Okay.
Yes.
So, okay, let me use a question to answer that your question.
Okay.
If someone is perhaps comfortable with the way she looks, maybe the size of her
A gluteus minima.
okay,
Yes.
gluteus minima,
Yeah.
will you say that that individual will go and enhance it if I am okay with it?
If she's okay with
Yeah,
it,
If she's confident
she's
about it.
confident about it.
I wouldn't know. Well, me, for instance, now, I don't need to do BBL because I'm endowed.
Okay.
But one thing I know I would do, it's not because I'm uncomfortable with my skin
Yeah.
or my body. I love my body. Sometimes
Okay.
I even flaunt it. You see me very cropped up and I have a big belly. But for further enhance, like you said,
Okay.
and be, it's not about me these days now. It's about people around me not being comfortable with the way.
Okay.
I
Sorry,
look.
I'm going to come in. We
you
need to
get?
balance this. There's a
Okay.
difference between enhancing and grooming. Do you understand?
what?
Grooming. There's something called modesty, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So when a man, of course, I know I use the haircut scenario, so it suddenly looks like, enhancement, right? Trying to put in place what was not to make you feel better.
Okay, then my
Right?
own is removing, so I'm not enhancing. I'm
So-
amplifying.
So we need to get the with the.
So it's not a sin.
Nobody's
Nobody
saying
says this.
I think we are trying to address an issue, and I want us to be very practical.
Oh yes, let's go back to the topic.
Yeah, the practice is how do we make persons feel more confident about their identity?
Yeah.
How do we make persons feel more, know more about who they are? For example, persons who come from humble homes become a bit, they are practically very humble,
Sure.
right?
Sure.
And many of them
Say it
don't.
very well, poor.
Well, if that's what you call it, right? So because of the environment, they are made to behave in certain ways because when they see opportunities, they feel like this person is a god. This person, so they are very humble.
Yeah.
You see persons who come, and because of how humble they are, sometimes they don't have the guts to take on opportunities.
That's true.
They take life as it comes. They don't know how to tell persons not to treat them.
Okay.
Do you understand?
That's when they come from the lack.
So
thing
these
of
are the
comfortable.
foundations. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So I know we're going into all of those superficials, but these are the foundations that start. Some persons come from homes where they were never appreciated.
That's true.
They were never told you're beautiful.
That's
so
true.
I think I said this in one of our podcasts,
Yeah.
right? They get into an environment
The
and
previous
people,
one.
and people tell them these things and they're like, so I really fine. No? From that point on, it's like they are trying to rediscover what they were not.
Yeah.
And maybe a lady begins to now dress to now say, so I actually fine. Make I
Yeah.
show something. Maybe for the guy, they now tell him that you be cool guy now.
Yeah.
You now maybe tries to actually do the bleaching stuff. You know.
Okay,
So
now I want to cut you short.
how
there.
do we address or help people with
I'm
that?
going to share a story.
Okay.
Disclaimer alert, it's not me.
Okay.
Okay, it's me. So, growing up from a home that your dad had, like, anything you wanted in life, you could get.
Okay.
And then going to the point where he lost everything. And then you now start, even where to sleep was a problem,
Yeah.
right? It was more of, I want to belong where I just left for me at the time.
Okay. Okay.
Now, so growing up wasn't, how would I put it? It wasn't so rosy as I would like.
At some point.
I'm not talking about the stress of money and all. I'm talking about mentally. Because I mean, you could come from a humble, like you said, a poor background, and you have like good
Yeah.
mental strength.
Sure.
Yeah.
You
Sure.
could come from a rich background, and your mentality is whack and poor.
Mm.
So mine was destabilized because I didn't fit into the poor, I
Yeah.
don't fit into the rich.
Okay.
Well, where did you fit into?
I was just
Medium.
I was best of both worlds.
Okay.
Coming from where I went to school with white people, I dined. I understood what using a cutlery
Yeah.
actually was.
Was.
I go to the dining table and
Please, I'm sorry. I'm gonna ask this.
Okay.
The knife, the fork, which goes to which hand?
oh my god.
Okay. Let me
The
answer.
knife goes to your right and the
Yeah,
fork
the
goes
fork
to your left.
Okay, thank you. I just had to learn that here.
Okay, so the knife, the fork, the whole culinary, etiquette, how to be poised, how to use a handkerchief as a lady, all those things I was taught in school.
Yeah.
And then at some point we could not afford that. So I didn't know how to fit into the world at some point.
Okay.
Most persons will like, have fun, how you dey be now? I'll go to the market and I'll be telling you I want to buy onion, right? And you're like, we don't get onions. I'm like, what the fuck? What are you saying?
Yeah.
So I understand it most times when people try to be who they are not because they're not comfortable where they are. It's because most times they do not know where they belong. So coming from my point of view,
Yeah.
for someone listening out there, if you feel lost because you do not fit into any world, just create your own world and live there. I bleached my skin. That's why it was a very touchy topic. I bleached my skin for the longest time.
Oh.
Did it work?
Yeah, the bleaching. I know. I'm not my natural color now.
Oh,
No.
it didn't work.
No, it didn't. At some point, it
It
became
worked.
boring.
It worked,
Oh.
and it was like she already had this. So I think at some point you felt there was no difference.
No,
You were
at some
just-
point I felt like I wasn't myself. I wasn't my own skin.
Okay.
I felt like there was one time I wanted to burn myself.
Okay, so I think this is an emotional part. Sorry, even
That's the I'm not.
and
It's
I
not
think
even
this-
emotional. It's the mental.
Mental.
and I think it really needs to get to persons. Now we have a lot of young
That's it.
people
It's,
out there.
it's more of the mental work than the physical. That's what it's like. Identity
what was
crisis
the
is not
effect-
a
what was the-
physical
what
thing,
was
it's a
the-
mental
What was
thing.
the effect of that action on you at the time?
Which of them?
The bleaching.
The bleaching. Okay, so at the time, everybody around me was fair,
And
and I
what-
hated fair people. I still hate fair people, but
Okay.
everybody around me was fair, right? And
Wait,
it
why
was
did
what
you,
was
why
written.
did you hate them?
There's this persona that people say fair people have.
They are attractive.
No, they're rude and snobbish and whatever.
Do you think so? People think rich people are rude and snobbish
Yes,
because they
rich
are
people
poor.
are rude and
Yeah.
snobbish.
No, that's
Rich
not
people
true.
and Ruben, let me finish now.
So-
Don't cut me short
so
now.
I
don't
won't
to
cut you short.
I don't cut you short.
Sorry, I don't know.
I don't
I
like
like
to
to
see
attack
See, I'm speaking
wrong
English
mindset.
now.
Yeah.
I'm speaking English now. Don't let me change it. It's
All right, let me let you finish, and I'll
Okay.
come back and balance.
So why I
that.
said yes, they are is because most of the time, the poor people do not know how to communicate in their language.
Okay.
So yes, they are rude and they're snobs.
So what if I say,
But if you understand how to speak their language,
okay,
they're not rude. They're not snobs. They're just living life like every other human.
Okay.
well, okay, that kind of goes a long way to balance. However, I would love to say there is a general misconception about rich people by poor people.
I don't know.
Now, the
I
problem-
speak poor, I speak rich. So please.
Now the problem is with
Talk
the
to
poor
me.
people,
Okay.
right? Did you know that you naturally get irritated by people who possess things or qualities you don't have as much? It takes a lot of mental work for you to be comfortable around people like
Yeah.
that.
Nope.
It takes a lot of mental work, all right?
Not
You
for
already
me.
said it. Fair people, you think
Yeah.
No, I said no. I was giving you a story now.
No, you
A
already told
background
me.
story.
You already told me that till now you don't like.
I
fair
don't
people.
I don't like fair people.
There's-
Not
there's
because
a-
of that
There's
reason.
a
no.
problem somewhere.
Not for that reason.
Why?
I just don't like them.
Why?
The color is just like
Exactly.
when I see it, like as if it's to blind me.
Exactly.
But
When I
that was,
mean fair, I don't mean.
but
I
that was
don't-
not what you stated
Yeah.
earlier.
No, that's what when I was younger.
So back,
Right now, it's as if they're blinding me.
so but back to my
I'd
point.
rather just see charcoal everywhere,
Back-
black like me.
Back to what I'm saying. I think we'll just quite understand that rich people are not rude. Rich people are not this.
They're not
Humans are. The problem is we classify rich people to be that way because they are rich. Generally, a poor man can be broke and
When you
proud.
say we,
That's
please, can you say you? Because I don't do that.
I say humans. I said humans. You're human, right? Except you are an alien.
I'm alien.
Oh, that's fair. So back to what I'm saying. Humans
Okay.
are rude.
Okay.
Okay.
Humans are whatever thing you want to say. But when we say rich people are this, we're trying to say it is because
They are rich. Yeah.
We forget that these are infirmities, let me call it infirmities or character flaws that every human possesses.
That's true.
So same way a poor man can be proud and be rude, because he's poor, he's not in the limelight. You don't see it, right? But
That's why
because
they say money amplifies who you are as a
That's
person.
true.
right? So when the rich man does it, I say rich people are this. I rather say no. You see wealthy men. In fact,
Yeah.
you have the best of conversations with wealthy
With
men.
wealthy men, yeah.
Sit with them. They are the kindest.
Wealthy and rich some persons are wealthy, they're not rich.
Well,
Some
in the
people are
context
rich,
of what
they're
we're
not
saying, I know we are talking in the context of having,
I'm coming from the context of let's not generalize.
this lady likes to.
Let's be specific. He likes to be specific. Let's
So-
be specific.
Okay, so what are you trying to say now?
I'm trying to say that since you like to be specific,
So what should be specific on?
please,
Rich.
rich and wealthy, they're two different.
We understand.
Yeah.
So rich, if that
Okay.
solves the problem,
Okay,
right?
thank you.
So all I'm saying is we understand.
Because
what
if
I'm
you
saying.
can be very wealthy in knowledge and you don't have shish in your pocket,
The problem is you can't be wealthy in knowledge and it doesn't translate to your life.
not every time. I know a person that is very wealthy in knowledge and connection, but he doesn't have money in his pocket.
That thing is not knowledge. He just knows book.
Wow,
Let me tell you this: the
this
richest
guy
people,
just shut me up.
Yeah.
the richest people,
Mhm.
right? Many of them, their bank of knowledge is a testament of their life. They have built so much value on the inside that it reflects on the outside. So when you say somebody knows so much
Boss,
and is
I don't
broke,
understand anything you just
Yeah?
said. Can you go
Yeah.
back?
Let's say
Speak
he
in
knows-
poor man terms.
I'm sorry, in it. Say what? But get my point. See, wealthy men, I can see count the top 10 richest men. Go to their houses. They probably have a library. If they don't have a library, they have an habit of either listening to something that inspires them.
Yeah.
Their mind is their weapon. You can't see a wealthy man with a broke mindset. That's why many of them that stumble into wealth, it doesn't stay.
That's
because they didn't equip themselves first with the mindset
Yeah.
of having that
That's
abundance. So when it comes, they mismanage all of it.
That's
And then-
abundance mindset. That's what I talked about the other time. People that have the mindset of lack will always see lack in everything.
Yeah.
But
That's
you have the
true.
abundance mindset. There's
Yeah.
nothing you cannot achieve. Like me, now I have abundance mindset. That's why I'm never broke.
I like this lady. All right. So
It's a mindset
Yeah.
problem, I think.
It's a mentality thing.
Mentality
I'm trying
thing.
to tell this guy, he's not understanding. It's not even going back to what I said the first time. Identity is of the mind. It's a mentality thing.
sometimes I don't even know when she's serious and when she's joking. But
you
however,
get?
I
Vanessa,
believe
I'm trying to catch a balance in all you've said so
You cannot
far.
catch it.
but,
You can only hear it.
all right. But
So-
Mr. Harry, do you understand where I'm coming
No.
from?
Yes, I
believe
do.
I've been able to explain most
I
of
do,
my
I do,
points.
but I think it's proper that we try to make a point so that we can communicate with the outside world.
But we are already communicating. That's what we are
No,
doing.
we are trying to paint what could. Okay, last time we talked about causes of personality or identity problems, and today we are trying to discuss how we can profile solution. They can profile solution. So from my angle, I think identity problem, like we all mentioned, comes from, it could be environment, it could be past experience, and it could be programming.
Okay.
By programming, I mean, as Vanessa rightly said, when she was growing up, she grew up in an environment that could provide her necessary need,
Not
her
necessary.
basic needs,
All my needs.
all your needs,
Yes.
good, all your need, and then at some point there was
Everything just-
yes,
And
there
that became
was
only the basic
only the
needs.
basic needs,
And then at some point, that became no need at
no
all.
need at all.
You
You
just have
see,
to survive.
yes, you have to survive.
Yeah.
So the flow is like this, and it goes down, and then
And
it's
now
completely
it's crashed.
crashed.
And then
crashed.
from nowhere, it just went up.
From nowhere, it went up.
And
Okay.
then crashed again.
Oh my god, what graph is that?
I'm serious. It's Forex.
Okay, so see, in such a scenario, it will be difficult for an individual to switch at the same time immediately to what is currently happening or your current condition,
Yeah.
and then you are coming up again. And so I think it has to do with you knowing who you are and what you represent.
Mastering
How
yourself.
do you know and master yourself? First, that's see. You're not getting the point. How do you know and master yourself? When you when you feel like you don't belong anywhere.
Okay.
So can I say something?
Okay.
I'm driving somewhere.
Drive.
I'm
Driver.
driving.
Drive.
You know me.
Drive.
Let me cook.
Oh, yeah, cook.
How do you know this? Now I'm coming from this. Talking about this because it is a touchy topic for me. Before I start today, I didn't want to even do this. You know, I didn't want to because it's a touchy topic for me. But I talk about it. I'm going to tear up, but I'm holding it back.
I really want you to, so we can have at least when we want to start the podcast, we can start from that
Stop
part.
it,
Yeah.
honestly,
Where the
because
tears
the
were
truth
falling.
is, before
Please,
I
media,
could come out
capture
of
this
it,
moment.
before I could come out of it,
The
it
tears.
took a lot.
Okay.
I had to reorient my mind again. I had to throw out the things I thought I knew about life. See, life has humbled me.
Are you humble?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
But life has humbled me in
And
ways I
life made an
cannot explain.
attempt. Life was in an
But
attempt
I
to
said, no,
humbling
you know
you.
what? Fuck you. Fuck you, life. I'm going to leave it the way I see fit. And that is how I came out of that.
Okay.
Vanessa, how were you able to come out of
That's
it?
what I'm telling you now. I started reading. I didn't used to
Okay.
read before. Growing up, my mom used to tell me she'll buy me novels. I mean now. Come on. Mom, that's for like butty. I'm in the streets, I'm hustling, I'm slinging shit. I'm trying to make this dough so I can be
Yeah.
The
rich.
dough was not rising.
The dough
Was
was
not
not
rising.
rising. then. She was like, read. Yeah, this novel I saw. I used to love romance, dark romance. You know, growing up, it was BBC. My mom didn't let me watch Nigerian movies.
Mm.
It was BBC and stuff. We were watching Thumbelina and stuff. When my classmates were watching Willy Willy, I was watching Thumbelina. I didn't know how to speak pidgin. It was that bad. In fact, there's a jar at home at the time. If you speak pidgin, that time you go and put 1 naira inside.
Wow.
Quite interesting, yeah. In it.
I'm serious.
I feel like I'm in the UK right now.
It was. I didn't have an accent.
Oh my.
I didn't.
Okay.
But my English was clean.
Yeah.
I like it.
It was polished. It was quaint actually at the time because we used to say, "Are you going to the toilet, Mama?" That's how we used to talk at
Yeah.
home. My mother used to like it. She was like, "Hey, I used to see all the children in the TV they used to watch." She was telling my dad.
Yeah.
That's how she wants us to talk. So she made sure that he put us in a school that was
Yeah.
before things started crashing.
Yeah.
So my foundation was good. And then at some point, I now had the Agbero mentality. So the Agbero now started kicking in, became stronger.
Yeah.
How I came out of it, reading.
Okay.
The friends I had at the time did not help. So trust me, environment is a very big. So reading, I started reading. The reading took me 40%.
Okay.
Mindset shifts happened in that 40%. That took me to 70%.
Okay.
How I got to 100 to today, I don't know.
Maybe you changed the environment.
I did not change our environment. I think
So-
that environment is even better than this environment I'm in right now.
So if I'm correct, I think we're saying one of the things that can help persons have a better mindset and a
Kind
better.
of books you read.
You need to start reading.
The
Start
kind of
reading.
books you
The
read
kind of
also
books.
matter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the right books.
Yeah,
Right
reading
book,
Because the
right
right
Yeah.
books have, because I've come to realize that sometimes we don't know that we can create the best of friends. I always tell persons I have very few friends, but I have very rich friends also.
Yeah.
And some of the richest friends I have are the authors of the books I read. Yeah. So
You're like me.
So I discovered that I may not have a Jeff Bezos at my disposal,
Yeah.
right? But I can pick his mind by reading his materials.
true.
And I can begin to think like him because those books are like conversations.
That's true.
Yeah.
So it's same thing like being in a room and talking with
Of
Jeff.
course. Rubbing
And
mind with.
yeah. So you're looking at someone that
Hello. I want to say something. What did you say? It's same thing as being in the room and talking to Jeff Bezos.
boardroom, meeting room. I mean, there are a lot of rooms. Thank you, boardroom, particularly.
Vanny.
Okay, so you don't cut my flow for that kind of thing. However,
Okay, let's go back.
so of course we've achieved one point.
Yeah.
Yeah, reading the right books. So if you're looking out for someone that you like, for example, you say, you saw on TV and you're like, I like Michael Phelps. He
Swims well.
swims really great.
Yeah.
Go and read up biographies.
Yeah.
Yeah, read up his biographies. There's a saying that goes, success leaves clues. And whenever you go read biographies of people, it leaves clues of how these persons became,
That's true.
Who they
you know,
are.
who they
Yeah.
are. They'll take you through their journeys. And then you begin to look at your life and say, okay, who do I want to become? what do I want to become? What do I want to be known for? And then you begin to create your own path.
That's true.
While the journey of becoming doesn't happen in a day, it takes a lot of time.
Take a lot of time.
But I've seen persons who start out, especially personally me, when I see persons post book on WhatsApp, I go like, you won't finish it. People who actually read, don't post it on,
But don't
on
post.
social
Don't
media.
post.
I think we'll be able to achieve something today.
Of
Mr.
course.
Harry, do you have something to say?
Yes. All I have to say is to add to what we've said so far, that in a bid to creating or developing a good personality, you also need to listen to audios,
Yeah.
good materials, good audios from good authors. And then if you look at and then second, you also need to get a role model. So this person behave in a certain way that you like, walks the way you like, dresses the way you like, speaks the way you like. Of course, you can keep watching that guy and then try to emulate what he does.
Yeah.
I think it will also go a long way to assist.
So I think, of course, this topic is really broad, and we may not be able to talk about everything today.
Yeah.
However, on the next episode, we're going to go deeper. So we have 2 minutes. Miss Vanessa, do you mind giving us your last words for today?
Yeah. So the last words, whoever it is that you are out there, and you're feeling lost in who you are as a person, you feel neglected, you feel like the world is on your shoulder and you don't know who you are, basically, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and open that book. Begin to read. Read like your life depends on it.
Yeah.
First book you should start with is Atomic Habits. It will help you shed off all those bad attitudes. It will help you to give you like a syllabus on how to go about it. Right? Then after that, you go for Gifted Hands. You know, there are books you should just say something in the comment section, we'll respond. Because this is something that we need to handle, we need to tackle as the youths and as citizens of this great country and as humans in general. So please, say something.
I recommend a book.
Yeah.
A world-class book that can change your life. You can do the 5 a.m. Club by Robin Sharma.
Okay.
You most likely never be the same. I can promise you that. Except, I don't know. Except you don't have to change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you can also do The Magic of Thinking Big.
All right.
My
Quite an
brain is not
incredible
really-
episode. Thank you so much, my co-host, for being here. Of
Thank
course,
you.
we'll be here again next week, Wednesday.
Okay,
Do
good.
share the video, drop a comment if you have questions, and of course, start reading a book today. See you again. Cheers.